Hey guys, what's up? Old CHH here. No, my hair is not blonde. I hated it, and one of my friends actually said I haven't stopped listening to Nickelback since I saw that picture. So I got rid of it, and I'm kind of like a dark red now. But today, I'm excited to talk about the 4K Steelbook of The Fog. Now, the thing about this release is I kind of really was not planning on getting this, and this is kind of a vanity pickup if I'm being honest, but that doesn't mean it needs to be a vanity pickup for you, especially if you either haven't upgraded the Fog to 4K before or anything like that, because I bought an older release of the Fog from Studio Canal, so I truly got this because of this just amazing artwork. I mean, look at that. I know I said Army of Darkness might have been the best 4K that they've done, but this is in the ballpark. Scream Factory has truly stepped up their game in terms of their Steelbook work. I don't know what caused them to do so, but God knows that they have. And I'm here to tell you that this is a good release. Two words really make this a good release in a number of ways, and those two words are Studio Canal. Studio Canal means quality. Obviously, real quick, let's talk about this. This is the 4K disc that actually has special features that it looked like Studio Canal created, because I was watching them. I'd never seen them before. And then, of course, we got our Blu-ray of the Fog, which is as well the Studio Canal scan, which is just lovely. So yeah, the Fog. A few words about the Fog, and I feel good talking about a movie besides Halloween Ends today because people truly are going ape bananas over this movie. So let's talk about something we can all get behind today. A classic, The Fog. But in all seriousness, The Fog, man, what a charming little ghost story. I really love it. I love Tom Atkins in the movie. There's some really cool moments, like when that one body comes up out of the hospital and goes for Jamie Lee in that one scene. That was creepy. First time I watched it, I was like, holy crap. But this is a good, charming little movie. Adrienne Barbeau. I really love the radio stuff. I'm a radio, fan. I love Howard Stern, and I love radio aesthetic, radio station aesthetic. So that's one reason I really love The Fog. But I gotta say, thank God the guys were honest with themselves about this film, because if you'd have taken out the jump scares and then the actual creatures, these guys, the movie would be pretty bad in a lot of ways, I think. I think John, one thing I love about John is he's always honest with himself. He never meanders in his movies. He never indulges in things too much. He simply just makes good movies, paced well, with great music. In my opinion, The Fog is about as good as a follow-up as you can get to Halloween for him. Because it really keeps that simplistic vein that Halloween had. It has its own flair. And let's be honest. I mean, I think the Halloween soundtrack is the greatest soundtrack he's ever done. But can we agree, me and you, that The Fog is kind of top 5 of the scores he's ever done? I mean, The Fog is very thematic, and it works very well. But let's talk about this release. As far as the picture quality goes, I'm going to give the picture quality a solid 9 out of 10. Absolutely fabulous 4K update that Studio Canal did, and I want to show you an example of the magic of Studio Canal. Studio Canal really is a company that does a great job. For instance, Scream Factory used Studio Canal for the 4K of The Howling. Now, The Howling, if you don't have this, is a 10 out of 10 picture upgrade. But Studio Canal really takes care of their movies and nice releases. This is the Studio Canal version of The Howling that is just far superior in terms of special features and things like that. Because Studio Canal, they go out of their way to make good special features for themselves. So this release is just fantastic. Now, this is just an example of how good Studio Canal can be. So whenever Scream Factory licenses Studio Canal transfers, 9 times out of 10, maybe even 10, because I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but I just want to be conservative about it. Studio Canal is quality. They do such an amazing job on their 4Ks. If Escape from New York has come out on Scream Factory, I'm sure they use Studio Canal for that as well. I'm sure that looks great too. But The Fog, fabulous 4K. Really thrilled with this one. And the thing that's nice, like I said, is you're going to get the special features that you got from the old Scream Factory releases of The Fog, but you're also going to get some Studio Canal produced stuff, which is so lovely, and that's on the 4K disc, because there was a real making of that included Tommy Lee Wallace in it, and Tommy Lee really got to talk about the making of the film, and it's not necessarily a lot of stuff that you haven't heard before, but you're hearing it in a different medium. You're hearing it in a different production, and it's through a different lens, and it was done really well, and it was really enjoyable. So this is actually a pretty stacked release, and I'm very happy with it. So the sound and picture are going to get solid 9s out of 10s for me. Not the most impressive 4K ever, but certainly highest upper echelon. It's up there. There are just certain movies that look so good, they're breathtaking, like Casino is one example for me. That could be my favorite 4K I've ever seen. But The Fog, in terms of classic horror, this is truly a great way to watch the movie. So if you're a fan of The Fog, I highly suggest picking this up. You can get the regular release of The Fog, or you can get the Steelbook that again, guys, they're killing it with these Steelbooks. I'm just over the moon with the quality that they're doing. So yeah, I mean, good job, Scream. Check the price points on these. I got this for $26 or $27.99 on Amazon, and on ScreamFactory.com they want like $39 for this. What are you guys doing over there on the website? Come on, guys. But yeah, definitely check the price for Amazon if you're interested, and I'll put an Amazon affiliate link for this. If you want the regular release, I'll also put that down there below as well. But this release has been out for a while, so I'm a little behind on this, but we've got more 4Ks to review. I've got I Know What You Did Last Summer coming up next, but definitely grab The Fall, guys, if you're a fan. They killed it with getting the Studio Canal help on this one, so good job, Scream Factory. There's no sense in trying to top what you really can't do, so getting the Studio Canal rub on this is perfect, guys. So if you ever see Studio Canal on the side of your releases, bet your bottom dollar you're getting a quality transfer. So there it is, guys, The Fog 4K Steelbook. Check it out, pick it up. Christian Hanna, see you next time. Thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, and music, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month.